Hey, what's up guys? Hope everyone's doing great. Today I want to talk to you about this fantasy horror movie coming to VOD in March called Flay from director Eric Pham. This story follows a young woman that returns to her hometown after the mysterious death of her mother, and when she gets there, she realizes that her mother may have unleashed a malevolent spirit that's haunting her and her brother. I thought this was an entertaining movie that does use some familiar genre moments, but still wraps enough creativity around them to result in a fresh story. It has some darker Native American tones as well as some Asian horror film vibes, and it really blended both of those tones together perfectly. I thought this faceless spirit was creepy and very well utilized. It gives you flashes, but in the same way Jaws did by only giving you glimpses, this film does the same, and you get to use your own imagination, which just naturally elevates the sinister presence of this entity. I felt Eric Pham created some awesome imagery. He was able to make the most out of a small budget by using a lot of creative techniques that really do add a compelling visual flair to the entire film by using unique lighting and angles and reverse and slow motion and playing with some of the sharpness and opacity of the video layers. He was really able to create some appealing visuals throughout this film. The performances are what you would expect from a small budget film. There were some slight moments of overacting, but I don't think any of them hindered the film at all, and as a collective unit, the performances were much better than some recent horror films that had much larger budgets and theatrical releases. The story was interesting. It keeps a swift pace. I was intrigued to see how everything was going to wind up despite some of the setups feeling a little familiar. It delivers a solid third act, and Pham has a lot of experience in VFX work, and he was really able to translate it over to his direction effectively. So I'm going to give Flay 80% on the entertainment meter. It's a fun supernatural horror film that doesn't rely on the gore, but instead relies on crafting solid visuals. And if you like small independent horror films with a touch of fantasy, I definitely recommend checking this one out when it hits VOD on March 6th. And that's it for today, guys. That's my review of Flay. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm Anthony. This is the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll see you at the movies.